What's going on, gamers? DBMgamer here. And have you ever had one of those moments in the Destiny Alpha when you turned a corner and you were like, nah? This was one of those moments. What's going on, guys? What I want to talk about today is the Destiny Alpha and just really how incredible it was. I personally cannot stop gushing to people about how great it was to play in the Alpha. I mean, major shout outs to Bungie for the awesome work that was in this. But speaking of shoutouts, before we get to the topic at hand, I have some shoutouts of my own to give out. I want to give some shoutouts to Eric Cartman, Fishy8000, Alexi Salama, Vabiv, Shout Harry, and William Parrish for dropping me a sub. It really helps me out, guys. It gives me a reason to keep trying to make quality content for you guys, because I'm not going to try and spam you with a lot of let's play videos. That's not really my thing. I'm more of a multiplayer type of guy, Battlefield. I'm guessing Destiny right now. So that's kind of my realm of expertise. But let's talk about the Destiny Alpha. Now, I like to get my bad news out of the way before I get to my good news. So let's talk about this. So the most ballyhooed complaint I heard about the entire Destiny Alpha had to be Peter Dinklage. In case you don't know who that is, that's the guy that was the voice of the little robot that floated by your side, the Ghost. Everybody referred to his acting as flat, wooden, hollow. I'm just really uninspired. And yeah, I mean, I got to agree with it. Every time he broke out with, "There's movement ahead," or "If you see something floating in the air, you have to kill it." I was like, yeah, it really did nothing for me. But being kind of concerned about this, I went back and I checked the E3 reveal during the PlayStation, well, Sony's conference, and the good news is, guys, is actually Bungie has already addressed this issue. I don't think anybody has really noticed this, but if you go back to the Sony press conference, and I'll put a link right here in the video for you, you just go back and check it out. If you actually listen to his voice, they have ran it through a synthesizer, so it sounds a lot better, and that may have been the reason why they gave him the direction to just kind of be kind of flat and kind of monotone, because they were going to put a synthesizer over his voice. Now, the other major complaint that I heard a lot about was every time that you ran, when you hit your reload button, you canceled your reload. And yeah, I can see where that's an issue. Me especially, coming from Battlefield, I mean, that standard thing is to pop some shots, run the corner, reload, peek the same corner again, or peek a different direction, and that's the whole point of the running. But in this game, that's not the standard. That's just not how it's going to work for Bungie. And I think that's how they actually do Halo in the same way. So really, for me, it felt almost kind of smart. And here's why I say that. With all the gear and weapons that are really at your disposal, and you never feel defenseless. Like, I never felt defenseless. Even though my primary may have been completely out of ammo, I have a secondary, I have a grenade, depending on character class, I have a whoop-ass melee or even a special move. So I never felt defenseless. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit of just getting used to, but I think it's fine, personally. The other major complaint I heard was being the characters are out of sync. And coming from Battlefield, I've seen a lot of this. You'd have a player running in front of you, and they would vanish and then just kind of appear. And anytime we're doing quick movement, that's when that would happen. And I think that's just the whole point of the alpha test. If you've been keeping up with Bungie on Twitter, one of the things that they said was that your characters were not going to persist into the beta stage. I think the reason for that is because they're going to have a different coding system in the beta as opposed to the alpha, so therefore your characters are not going to make it. But I think the good side of that is they're going to probably work out this whole disappearing character issue. Now, back to the good. One of the things that I did was, if you've been keeping up with me on what I've been doing here as of late, actually I pulled up my PlayStation Vita and I tried out the system link on it. And man, I gotta tell you, I was thoroughly impressed with how well it worked. With Destiny running at 30 frames per second, it matched up perfectly to what you do anytime you do a system link. In case you didn't know, when you do a system link with any game, it locks the stream that you're getting off of your PlayStation 4 to 30 frames per second. So it was literally lossless from what I played on the screen to what I played in my hands. And I did a little bit of footage. I put this up on Facebook, and I literally had people calling me out telling me it was not even possible and it was fake and it's just a bunch of crap. And yeah, I proved them all wrong. As you're seeing on the screen right now, yeah, it's completely possible. And then, no big whoop. It's been a feature for the PlayStation 4 since it launched. Now, what I did was a little different than a lot of people did. I heard conversations of people saying, hey guys, I'm a dedicated warlock. Well, hey guy, I'm a dedicated hunter. I'm pleased to meet you. Well, I kind of did it all, literally. I went to max rank with each of the classes, and I did a lot of exploration, and I've got all of this saved on my computer, so I've got hours upon hours of Destiny footage to kind of pull through. So, over the course of probably the next couple of weeks, I'm going to keep dropping these. So if you enjoy this type of content, just feel free to drop me a like or even a comment. If you like the commentary or the videos or any other stuff that I could possibly help you with, just give me a shout out. But at any rate, guys, as always, have a good one.